Hey Freedom Tribe, how are you? Tinya here. So I am here to talk to you about branding. And the reason that I am sharing some information with you about branding is because you are at the place now where you have been following Isagenix, you've incorporated into your lifestyle, you've been getting some great results. You know that people deserve to know about Isagenix, and perhaps you really just want to start putting yourself out there and start sharing on social media, just out there when you're communicating with people, when you're meeting people, about who you are, your journey, what your message is, what has been really amazing for you in your life, to be able to perhaps inspire someone to make some changes in their life. So let's talk about branding, okay? Because when you decide that you want to start putting yourself out there, it's important to be sure that you're very clear on who you are and what your message is. So what is a brand? Your brand is the imprint that you leave, the mark that you leave on people, okay? Out there in your circle, in your network, on the planet. It is who you are at your core, all right? It is what people see and know and learn about you because of how you put yourself out there, because of how you live your life, because of how you show up. So we don't get this figured out right away. And I'm going to give you some questions at the end here that I'm going to get you to answer. And you're not necessarily going to know like in 10 minutes, whoop, that's my brand, that's exactly who I am. Or you might. Some of you might be very clear on who you are. But for some of you, it can evolve, and that's okay. All right? But the most important thing is that you put some time into it, you put some work into it, into figuring it out, so that you can be very clear. It's almost like a reinvention of you. It's like, okay, now who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? Who do I want to attract? What am I doing to do that? All right? Your brand is important because it makes you very relatable. It is how you connect with others. All right? It is how you connect with yourself, how you feel authentic in who you truly are. You are here to be the best you possible. There is no other you. There is no one like you. There is only one you, okay? And you are here to share your gifts, your talents, your message with the world. The only way to be truly fulfilled in our lives is through contribution. And serving others, doing more, being more, adding more value to other people is truly how we can live a completely fulfilled life. We all have unique gifts and talents and strengths and, uniqueness that we all are gifted with. And part of the blessing of being gifted is to be able to give. And when we give, we can receive back tenfold. But those gifts are worth nothing if we don't share them. So when it comes to talking about creating your brand, when it comes to talking about sharing Isagenix, showing up on social media, putting ourselves out there, here's one thing I want you to keep in mind. Isagenix is a part of your brand. Isagenix is not your brand, okay? You are not Isagenix. Isagenix is a part of your life. It is a vehicle that you've chosen to get yourself in the best health possible. You've incorporated it into your life to help you get in the best shape possible, possibly, all right? You're utilizing it in your lifestyle to transform yourself and your family. And perhaps you're at a place where you're just wanting to, start eating it for free, do more than that in terms of creating financial freedoms for yourself and your family. And now it's like, how do I do that? How do I attract people that get it? How do I attract people that want this like I do? And the most important tip I can give you is to keep in mind that Isagenix is not your life. It is a part of your life, and it is something that is very important to you. I'm, guessing while you're here on this call. However, you want to come from a place that it is a component, okay? It is a piece of the puzzle to who you are. Just keep that in mind. All right, you're going to learn more as we give you the social media videos as to how to show up on social media in a really authentic, attractive way. But right now we're going to focus on the brand, okay? Individuality attracts. You attract people to you because of who you are, all right? So your core values, getting really clear on your core values, will allow people to really resonate with you. People are going to want to follow you because of your core values, because of who you are, because of what you do, because of how you show up. When people trust you, they trust your brand, okay? And they'll want to follow you. You want people to wake up in the morning and say, I wonder what he posted today. I wonder what she posted today. I always just love, reading what they've put on their page. It's so exciting to me, or it's so inspiring to me, or, it just really gets me thinking, or I'm always just curious to know, what they're doing. I just want to keep in touch with what it is that they're doing. And you want to be that. You want to put that out there and to attract that, all right? Now, that being said, it is really important to come from a place of posting or sharing or communicating with one thing in our mind, and that's giving value, contributing, all right? It's about posting with purpose. It's about sharing with intention. And the intention is to deliver value, to give a gift, all right? To share something that could really make a difference in someone's day. It is not posting with the intention of, what am I going to get out of this post? How many likes am I going to get? How many people are going to follow me? How many people are going to be writing me, asking me for information? It's about posting and not being attached to the outcome. Because when you come from a fear-based place of, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to post this, it doesn't feel authentic to you, number one, that's a red flag, okay? Secondly, if you post from a place of, I really hope people like it, I really hope people want to get started, that's coming from a fear-based place. And a fear-based place never puts us any further forward, okay? That's coming from a place of what's in it for you. When you come from a faith-based place where you are giving content that is delivering value, that is giving a gift to someone, that is providing, something that could make their day or change their week or, get them thinking in a new way to help contribute to their lives, then great things are going to come back to you. You don't have to be attached to the outcome. Be authentic, all right? Be genuine. Post with the purpose of making a difference with your post. Don't post with the purpose or the intention of, what am I going to get out of this? All right? When you come from that place of having faith in what it is that you're putting out there, what you're sharing, how you're connecting, only amazing things can happen. And it may not happen at that point in time, but eventually amazing things are going to happen. Just don't be attached to the outcome. All right. On that note, I'm going to ask you to grab a pen and paper, and I'm going to ask you to write a few things down. Now, I will create the PDF for this and have this available in the group as well. I would just like you to write some of these things down. When you are creating your brand as an individual, there are 5 things. You want to try to narrow it down to 5 things that describe who you are at your core. All right, so who are you? What is your brand as an individual? What are 5 things that describe you at your core? Is it family? Is it fitness? Is it cooking? Is it recipes? Is it shopping? Is it fashion? Is it fixing things? Is it traveling? What are 5 things that describe who you are at your core? Okay? Another question, who are you? If I were to say to you, so who are you? Tell me a little bit about you. Who are you? All right, what would you say? What do you stand for? Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What's important to me? Personally, I stand for honesty. I stand for integrity. I stand for speaking your truth. I stand for respecting yourself and others. Those are some of the things I stand for. So what do you stand for? And what is your message? So what is your message? What is it that you want to put out there? What is your message? And along with your message, you could decide, what is your mission statement? Okay, and get really clear on what your mission statement is. My mission is to empower and assist women, moms, and families in creating transformational freedom to ensure that tens of thousands of families become independent in their health, their wealth, and freedom in their lives for generations to come, because I believe that every person deserves to feel incredibly healthy, fit, vibrant, and joyful in their body and their lives every day. And I believe that all families deserve to have abundance to be able to play together and grow together, experiencing time and travel, and have the means and opportunities to give back and help others in need. So that is my mission. I've got that written out with my why, and I read that morning and night. So get very clear on what's your mission statement. And then when you're thinking about showing up in the world, whether it's on social media or otherwise, am I showing up from a place, connected to my mission? Is this in congruence with my mission? Is this contributing to my mission becoming a reality, or is it taking me away from my mission becoming a reality? All right, these things are very important. All right, what are your interests, your gifts, your dreams, your hopes? get clear on what those things are. And sometimes we don't know the answers right away. Just start writing, guys. Just start writing. Because as you start writing, these things are going to come up. Okay. When people mention your name, what are 3 things that you want to be known for? What are 3 things that you want to be known for when people mention your name? Is it that you're an awesome coach? Is it that you are really great at acknowledging people? Is it that you're really great at celebrating? You know, are you really funny? Like, what are the 3 things that you want to be known for? Okay. Now, think about who you're trying to reach. What is your niche market? You know, are you really focused in on connecting with other dads that want to be like rockin' hot dads that are contributing amazing opportunities for their family? You know, is it that you are wanting to attract your niche market? For me, it's like the 40-something moms whose kids are kind of older and they're kind of in the second half of their life. They want to get their mojo back. They want to feel amazing in their bodies and their lives, and they want to have freedom to be able to live the lives that they want to live. Like, what is your niche market? Okay, who is it that you're really looking to attract? Is it, you know, start age people that are just going to school, trying to get jobs, you know, working jobs they don't really love, but really, you know, want to live a life of really cool, fun stuff? You know, what's your niche? What's your niche market? And how do you want to contribute and why? To whom? All right, so think about, how do you want to contribute? Is it that right now I just would really love to be able to give some of my time to my son's school? Or right now I just would really love to be able to support a family for meals, you know, at Christmas time or something like that. Maybe it's something bigger than that. Maybe you'd really love to do a mission trip. Maybe you'd really love to go and, you know, work with Habitat for Humanity or something like that. How do you want to contribute? Okay, and to whom and why? Why is that important to you? Now ask yourself, how do people see me? Okay, so how do people see you? Ask yourself, how do people see me? And you may have to ask people. Ask like 5 of the closest people to you. How do I show up? How do you see me? You know, if you were to describe me with 3 things about me, what would you say those 3 things are? Get some answers on that, and then ask yourself, how do you want them to see you? Because if you're not showing up, you know, people aren't perceiving you the way that you want them to. How can you do things a little bit differently so that you're seen a little bit differently? Maybe take it a little bit more seriously. You know, maybe more relatable. You know, you're really sharing, making your message. You know, some of this crap we go through in our lives is meant to happen so that we can become the people we're meant to become, but it's also meant to happen so that we can attract the people that really require hearing what we have to share with them. All right? So how do you want people to see you? Now, let's talk about your business for a second. In the way that you're working your business, do you feel really good about yourself? You know, if you don't, what would you like to have different? Is it that you feel like you just never know what to post? I want to post stuff about, you know, we got 10% off. I never know what to post. You know, is it that you just feel like you're posting transformations all the time? Is it that you just really don't know what to say because you're not really sure who you are? You know, you're not getting the results you're looking for. People aren't signing up. People aren't getting started. You're only attracting people who get started, eat the food, and then they quit. You know, in the way that you're working your business, do you feel good about it? And if not, then why? And if you do, then why? All right? Do you feel fulfilled in the way that you're working your business or sharing Isagenix? And now I want you to ask yourself, are you providing value? Are you providing education? Are you providing entertainment? And are you providing information? Okay, value, information, education, and entertainment. Do people wake up in the morning and say, oh, I can't wait to see what you posted today, right? Can't wait to see what he's posted today. What are some of the attributes that you admire in people, either living or that have passed on? When you think about people that you are wishing to emulate because you're like, oh, I just love the way that they come across, or, you know, oh my gosh, they're just so, you know, when they speak, they just have such clarity and they get right to the point and it's so impactful. Like, what are some of those attributes that you really admire in other people? Because if you're looking to attract those things in people, you admire those things in people, and you'd love to attract people like that in your team, are you what you're looking to attract? Right? We don't want to just attract the same exact people like us. However, when we're asking for something, we need to give a little of that in order to receive it. Okay? So what qualities do you look for in people, friends, associates, when you're deciding whether to become more involved with that person or not? Right? What are you looking for? Get clear on that. Okay, final thing. I'm going to ask you to write out your own obituary. I know that sounds crazy. Here's the thing, is when you think about an obituary, the obituary is a summation of the gap from the day you were born to the day your body ceases to live, okay, and your spirit moves on or whatever you believe. Between that gap of the day you were born and the day you pass away, the obituary sums up your goals, your life in terms of personal evolution. So if you write your obituary as you would want it to read, are you living into that right now? And if you're not, starting to live right into that could be exactly what you need to read, see, and hear in order to create your brand. On that note, you guys have some homework to do, and I wish you all the best in creating this, okay, sort of a roadmap for yourself. Have fun with it, explore. It's going to evolve. It will not be perfect right away. And that's the beautiful thing about it, is just as you grow and evolve, your brand will grow and evolve, but you'll be, really attracting some incredible, amazing experiences, opportunities, and people into your life. Big love to you guys. We'll talk to you soon.